A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Thursday, April 6th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Westchester County Executive George Latimer and Rockland County Executive Ed Day are fuming over Holtec's announcement that it will start releasing treated wastewater from the Indian Point nuclear power plant into the Hudson River next month. The announcement by Holtec to expedite this plan in the midst of ongoing discussions with state officials, community stakeholders, and local municipalities is an outrageous one, said Latimer, in whose county Indian Point is located in Buchanan. The shuttered power plant is located directly across the Hudson River from North Rockland County, and Executive Day called it utterly outrageous for Holtec to expedite their plan to dump 1 million gallons of toxic waste into the Hudson River from August to early May. When a person is sexually assaulted or abused, the family and friends must believe their disclosures. That's the message from Orange County law enforcement and the Mental Health Association in Orange County that was conveyed on Wednesday on the third annual Start by Believing Day conference in Goshen. District Attorney David Hoovler said his office does everything it can to support survivors and victims.
And we do that collaboratively, and we do that the best we can. But we can always do better, we should do better, and we should strive to do better.
Megan Bayer, the Director of Crisis Services for the Mental Health Association, said they immediately offer support to victims.
This campaign challenges everyone to respond to disclosures of sexual assault by expressing belief and support rather than doubt, shame, or blame.
The most compelling message on Wednesday came from Elizabeth Verbois, a 17-year-old senior at Warwick Valley High School who was abused from age 3 to 7 but did not tell her parents and police until 2 years ago. As a Girl Scout for many years, she wants to earn her gold award with a project she calls Wisdom Wings.
Its goal is to educate people on sexual abuse and support survivors. I published a kids' book called Lee Learns a Lesson to teach kids about consent and boundaries.
She says people should start by believing when a survivor shares their story because, in her words, doing that will bring our voices back. Funeral services were held on Wednesday for Harvey Berger, a pillar in the community who died days ago at age 91. Mayor Torrance Harvey called him a true leader and pioneer in our city. A businessman who owned a restaurant and liquor store in Newburgh, Berger also had a vast political history, having served on the Orange County legislature for years. During his lifetime of service in Newburgh, Berger was the scoutmaster for the Boy Scouts, coached the Glen Hines basketball and softball teams, and coached teams at the Goshen Annex for boys. For over 15 years, he served as president of the Newburgh NAACP. The Jewish holiday of Passover began at sundown Wednesday with the traditional Seder dinner to commemorate the Jewish people's flight from ancient Egypt. Rabbi Yaakov Raskin of Ellenville noted it was God who led the chosen people out of bondage.
They were enslaved for many, many years, and then here came God himself, not an angel, not a messenger, but God himself, and took them out of ancient Egypt, and he brought them out into the desert, and then he fed them the manna food, special food that fell from heaven, and he took care of them, and everything was taken care of for them in a beautiful way.
One of the staples of Passover food is the matzah, unleavened bread, to symbolize the fact that when the Jews left Egypt, they did not have time to allow bread to rise, so it was baked thin and flat.
He's here! The Easter Bunny is visiting the Galleria at Crystal Run every day, now until Easter. And he's not camera shy. Get your picture taken with Mr. Peter Cottontail. Children, families, even pets are welcome. And now you can make an appointment ahead of time at whereisbunny.com. Reservations are strongly encouraged. Go to GalleriaCrystalRun.com for all the details.
The Poughkeepsie Fire Department, using one of their rescue boats, assisted by a civilian boat, pulled several high school students from the Hudson River Tuesday evening after their rowing shells began taking on water. The rescue operation occurred at about 7:30, according to Poughkeepsie Deputy Fire Chief Vincent Parisi. Several local high school crew teams were practicing on the river Tuesday in the vicinity of the Hudson River Rowing Association boathouse near Marist College. With clear skies, calm water, and no winds, within minutes, Parisi said the water became very choppy and the boats started taking on water. The teams kept rowing until the boats were nearly sinking, creating an emergency situation with as many as 18 rowers ending up in the river. Parisi said the Poughkeepsie firefighters aboard their newest vessel were able to collect all of the students from the water and return them to the boathouse dock. A West Camp woman was arrested by Saugerties police on Tuesday on 4 counts of endangering the welfare of a child for smoking a joint while driving and sharing it with 3 of the 4 kids in the car with her. They were 12 and 13. The entire incident involving 39-year-old Kayla Walls was recorded on video, showing her smoking pot as she was driving and then passing it to the juveniles. They were also smoking it on the video. The incident occurred on March 25th. Walls was taken into custody Tuesday night. She was issued an appearance ticket, returnable to town court. Councilwoman Mary Albrecht of Pleasant Valley showed town youths that government is more than just town hall on Wednesday by giving kids a chance to help stock trout in Wappingers Falls. The trout from the New York State hatchery in Sullivan County and are distributed in Dutchess County by state employees, assisted by members of the Federation of Dutchess County Fish and Game Clubs. Albrecht is one of the advisors to the town's junior board program that gives the town's youth a voice for their viewpoint and also exposes kids to a number of different government functions besides just town hall. Children must be in the 7th grade to participate, Albrecht said, noting that most of them participate until becoming high school freshmen.
We went through the Dutchess County Sheriff's Department. We went to 911. They've had a day at the Pleasant Valley Firehouse, which they're going to be doing again.
7th grader, 12-year-old Lucas Witten is an avid fisherman, according to Albrecht. On Wednesday, he joined a group of his fellow club members in getting buckets of 1- and 2-year-old trout from the hatchery truck in the creek side. Volunteers who put the trout in the creek. Admitting he never thought he'd be doing this as part of the club, Witten said, "I think this is really pretty cool." The town of Thompson is soliciting feedback from local residents and businesses that will be used to update the community's comprehensive master plan. That plan is a document that provides direction on policy recommendations related to municipal services and future development, says Town Supervisor Bill Reber. The 2023 Hudson Valley Renegades, the High A affiliate of the New York Yankees, arrived at their home stadium, Heritage Financial Park, on Wednesday to meet staffers and members of the media. Eerily similar to the inaugural 1994 season, construction workers were busy putting finishing touches on the remodeling just before Friday night's home opener. The Renegades play at Heritage Financial Park, which until recently was known as Dutchess Stadium. Members of the team, according to Renegades Vice President of Entertainment, Rick Zolzer, are a great group of kids that play the game.
Usually all we care about is be nice to the children that come to the game, sign autographs, make them feel special, and then just go out and be competitive. That's all we care about. We don't need to win championships. Be competitive and be nice to the fans. And this team looks like they're going to fit both bills quite nicely.
Renegades baseball, according to Zolzer, has an impact on the regional economy and is going to be better with the longer season and fans coming to see the future of the Yankees. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.